Today we're going to start our tour of our backyard and give you a little update on how things are going. And we'll start off here with our rocket palm, which looks like it's about 14 feet tall or so, and it's grown a lot. And we'll look at this area, and we have what I think now is just a sable miner. Getting pretty large. And the back there we've added jasmine. I hope that vine will kind of block this view to some of our pool equipment there. And on all the ground in the cover we have the Colocasia Phallax. That's our ground cover, and we have these all throughout. You'll see these Christmas ferns. Here in the front we have Dwarf canna. These are called Maui punch, and they stay 12 to 18 inches tall or so. In the middle we have one called lemon punch. Then something you'll see a lot through our property is these Colocasia coffee cups. I really like these. They do well in the sun. These upturned leaves, and they get anywhere from 6 or 7 feet tall at the end of summer. This one's about 5 feet tall here. And these dark stems. They come back real well. They should come back at least in zone 7, maybe zone 6 for you. And here is our Sabal Louisiana, which is getting to be pretty large. See, it has seed stalk there that's roughly 10 feet tall. And here's one of our other palms. That's our regular Fortunae. It's taken off quite a bit. And you can see a lot of our Tropicanna. See how they're doing. These on this side haven't gotten as big quite yet. We've had a cold spring. It slowed us down a lot. And over here we have a Cordyline, which has to go away in the winter, and we have a sable miner there. Back there is our palmetto. Here's our Sabal Brazoriensis, which did the best of all our sable palms, or at least as far as the hybrid types. We have a Sabal Miner Dwarf there, Blountstown Dwarf. And here's one of our recovering windmill palms. This one's trying to get its fronds back after we had a winter that killed back a couple of these palms quite a bit. Same thing for some of the other palms. We had some damage here that's still recovering from. This one that's still struggling the most is this Louisiana, which lost basically all its fronds here. Pink China elephant ear in there, which is super cold hardy. And one of the most cold hardy tropical things you can get is our hardy hibiscus here, which is blooming like crazy. And here's an updated look at our mule palm, which is recovered really good by now. And see, it's got out several fronds and looking like a real palm now, really good and tropical. It's on up there about 14 or 15 feet tall. Hidden down here we have a little small Sabal etonia that's trying to get going. Little scrub palm. Another coffee cup Sabal minor. Canna in here, and here's our recovering Birmingham palm, Sabal Birmingham. This one's still struggling a little bit too. It's trying to come back from being really hit hard during winter. Have a little small needle palm. Here's another one of our good looking Sabal minors. And here's one of our newly planted windmill palms, Tropicanna, Bulgaria form. And here's one we had to end up staking because it kept shaking a little bit at the roots. I wanted to make sure it was good and stable and rooted in really well. So we ended up staking it. It's still not growing as well as the others, but we'll see how that one does over time. Another needle palm to fill in this spot eventually. And here's our Butia, which is getting about 6 feet tall at this point. And we have some more Maui punch. Back in here we have some other up and coming replacements. We have a Louisiana in the middle, and these other ones are regular Sabal minors. They'll be really thick if they come up in that area. And we have a experimental palm over here in a good protected location, a Sabal Riverside, and we'll see how that does. There's some papyrus grass. And that's the end of this section, this part of the house. And